I got to have a big guy looking to score something.
And that was a basket by Candy McCauley, the senior. And he has 10 points for the Bison of Howard. McCauley also with the rebound there on the defensive boards. McCauley, originally from Belgium. Last year averaged 4.4 points per game for the Bison of Howard. Here's Kirkpatrick.
See, he doesn't look at the basket, Charlie. Now makes a move. Slow.
And no basket. They got to call it on the floor before the shot.
They have gotten away with a little bit of a hook there. But see, they're not double teaming. I know that's patient to wait in the post, look for the double. They're not going to double it. Make a quick move there and spin. Gets the foul. But again, you've got to be aware as a big guy of who's guarding you, feeling with your backside, how you can spin, which side of the basket you can spin to, and being aggressive. Paul doesn't always look to score. He looks to kick it out first.
And Morris goes to the sideline with his third personal foul. Meanwhile, he is replaced in the Norfolk State lineup by Joseph Dorsett Jeffries. Curtis White along the baseline. It's good.
Curtis White finds a way to get open, just runs that little inside play, gets on the baseline, and can make that little 10, 15-foot jump shot on the base.
Biggest lead of the night for Howard, a 5-point advantage, 49-44. Again, Curtis White.
Nice. Finish it, finish it.
And they do inside with Jeffries getting the basket. And there's a foul going to be whistled inside against Ali Pauline.
We've told the story on many occasions when we visited Norfolk State and Eccles Arena about Joseph Dorsett Jeffries. Came in here 3 seasons ago weighing about 365, 370 pounds. Has lost over 100 pounds over his 3 years. And really turned himself into a pretty decent basketball player at 6'11".
Pauline picks up his third personal foul.
First time we've seen zone out of Norfolk State tonight.
He keeps the people in the ball game right now. Pauline can't. He turned the ball over that time. I was going to say Pauline can't afford to pick up his 4th personal foul. So a turnover for Howard University. That is Kyle Riley, the junior out of Pike High in Indianapolis, Indiana, who started 25 games for Gil Jackson a year ago, where he averaged over 9 points a contest. In fact, he played this past Saturday for the first time since December 30th. When they played St. Mary's.
Well, he's had back problems, and a really good athlete. Like I said, from Indianapolis, very solid player, can make baskets, passes well, but they just don't know how that back is a this thing. They just don't know. Sometimes he can go, sometimes he can't go. He had a nice game the other day, and it's following it up today with some solid, smart play.
And of course, Gil Jackson, when you talk about the best athlete on this team, he cites Kyle Riley.
Yeah.
49-46, 13-16 to go. Charlie Neal along with Stan Luter courtside with you here. There's a turnover on that pass from Kyle O'Quinn. The jumper from the corner, no good. Steele taken away. That basket on the rebound by Rob Hampton.
Boy, Norfolk State needs a basket right now. Only down 3, but there's no energy in the place. There's no energy offensively. You got to get something on the board.
They got to get the crowd. It says an offensive foul. There's no question, Jeffries. That was no question. That was an offensive foul.
And again, it
left elbow.
Charlie, goes back to what we said about Kirkpatrick. It's about being confident as a post player. That's just an easy call there. Just rolls in there. And if you will keep the ball up strong and turn, you can score. But when he lowers that shoulder just a bit, nice little bit of acting job, possibly, but it's an easy call.
It was an easy call. That's the 3rd foul on Jeffrey. So 2 of the big men with 3 personal fouls. Pauline also with 3 personal fouls for this Norfolk State squad.
Bounce pass.
Here's a turnover. Here's Pauline into the front court. He pulls up for the J, and it doesn't fall. Jeffries for the putback. No good. Bounced around. Loose ball. Here comes Howard with it. They've got numbers 4-on-1 all the way, and the follow is missed. And Norfolk comes out with it. The Loach blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Unless they call it before. No, they're not calling it a shooting foul. So it's not 1-1. We'll be back.
Your home for
Lunar, I'm Charlie Neal, and look at the foul trouble. 4 Norfolk State players with 3 personal fouls. We're talking about Pauline, Hampton, Jeffries, and Marsh. And of course, for Howard University, they have 3 players with 3 personal fouls in White, Phillips, and Cooper. So neither team doing a good job of, well, they're doing a good job keeping people in the game. Fortunately, they have some depth.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Both teams have some depth. In the case of both of them, they've had so many guys injured this year. They're playing a lot of guys.
Here's a young man we haven't seen since early in the contest too much. That's Thompson. He's wide open. He buries a 3.
Still playing with a little bit of a limp. They're not bothering his shooting stance.
6-point lead now for Howard. 52-46, trying for their 3rd straight win.
Remember how we talked a minute ago about how badly Norfolk State needed a basket? Double that now.
And Curtis White with the rebound of the missed shot by Pauline.
Howard's doing a really nice job of allowing Norfolk State only 1 shot and getting out. Early in the ball game, the same thing was happening to Howard. Howard playing a really good job defensively and making Deloach become a jump shooter.
Curtis White feeds inside. Kirkpatrick, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Curtis White along the baseline. Inside.
There you go.
Wide open.
That's what I'm talking about. Pick and roll and flush it home.
An 8-point lead for the visitors. Howard University. 54-46, the biggest lead by either team tonight. Back to Norfolk in a moment. 54-46. Let's go inside that last play by Howard.
We were talking about Paul Kirkpatrick and bringing the ball down. This time he has a big finish there. Nice little play right there. Goes inside. White, and watch him slip the screen right there. The little double team slips, keeps the ball high, and finishes. Big finish. That's what I want out of my 6'9" and 6'10" guys. Keep the ball up high, attack the basket, be nasty, come back down, block some shots, and everybody's happy.
And what they did was they double-teamed Curtis White in the corner and left Kirkpatrick wide open.
And he was smart enough to recognize that, turn the other way, and went right to the hole. Nice dive.
10.5 to go. And there's Deloach, gets loose underneath.
Talking about a smart basketball IQ. Your defender turns his back for 1 quick second. Deloach runs to the baseline side, gets the basket, and back in the zone is Norfolk State.
They beat Curtis White on that one and got the easy 2. Like you said, Norfolk needed a basket badly.
See, but because Kirkpatrick is scoring, look at the middle. See how easy this is to make a pass in the middle now because he's become respectable inside.
From way outside, Curtis White. The 3 ball. (57-48). Howard led it by 1 at the half, 34-33. They scored 23 points here in the second half, and we still have 9.5 to go.
Again, shot clock winding down, but again, patient offense. That's what Howard likes. Way out there, an NBA 8th reader for Curtis White, the 6'4" senior. A smart player. We've talked about his basketball IQ. Recognized the clock was going down, had his feet set, and knocks in the 3.
Since it was tied at 44, it's been a 13-6 run for the Howard University Bison. Down the lane, nice bank shot. On a holiday, the bank was open for Mr. Collins.
The bank was open for him. Good shooter off the dribble that time. Again, playing the zone, something Norfolk State really doesn't like to do a lot of. Like to put a lot more man pressure. But because you've got 4 guys with 3 fouls, you've got to play a little more easier. So you play a little zone. They have to go back to man.
Howard has opened up a pretty good lead here by 11 points, 59-48. Their biggest lead of the ball game. The most that Norfolk has led by in this contest was